10 MCU post-credits scenes that didn't go the way we expected. Marvel's post-credits scenes are a good way to predict what's coming up in the MCU, but they don't always go as planned. Marvel doesn't always have the full scripts for their next projects planned out when they are teased in a post-credits scene. This can sometimes lead to a post-credits scene not paying off or even contradicting the events of the movies that come after it. Although these scenes usually still accomplish their main goal of creating hype around upcoming MCU projects, looking back at them sometimes reveals just how strange they seem. Perhaps the most famous instance of this happening is the very different look Thanos had in his first post-credits appearance, compared to his appearance in Avengers: Infinity War. However, this aesthetic difference didn't really take away from the overall narrative of the movies. The strangest post-credits scenes are ones that showed the direction the MCU was initially heading in and decided to change course away from going forward in the MCU timeline. There was understandably a lot of excitement surrounding Nick Fury's surprise appearance at the end of Iron Man, which set up the Avengers. However, this iconic scene ended up basically being undone by Iron Man 2. In the movie, Nick Fury essentially tells Tony Stark that he's not a good fit for the Avengers initiative because he doesn't work well with other people. This would be hand-waved away in the Avengers, making the whole exchange make Fury look pretty indecisive about the whole matter. Iron Man 2's narrative decisions may have made the first Avengers tease feel strange in retrospect, but that was nothing compared to how weird it makes the Incredible Hulk's post-credits scene. The scene shows Tony Stark coming to meet General Thunderbolt Ross and pitching him the idea of the Avengers. Given that Iron Man 2 showed Tony hadn't even joined the Avengers yet, it doesn't really make sense that he would be trying to recruit the Hulk. Carol Danvers back on Earth in Captain Marvel's post-credits scene at the end of Captain Marvel, there was a tease for her Avengers Endgame introduction to the wider MCU. The scene shows Carol arriving at the Avengers headquarters and demanding to know where Nick Fury is. In the scene, Captain Marvel is clearly upset, and it seemed like the teaser was setting up a potential conflict between her and the Avengers. Having her throw down against the other heroes would have done a good job establishing her abilities and relative strength for anyone who skipped Captain Marvel while waiting for Endgame. When Avengers: Endgame came out, Captain Marvel first appears, saving Tony Stark and Nebula while they're adrift in space. The movie completely skates over Carol's initial meeting of Captain America and Black Widow that was teased at the end of Captain Marvel. This creates somewhat of an anticlimax and also robbed Carol of more chances to interact with the original Avengers before they left the MCU. If you are new to our channel, then like and subscribe.